Oh, the devil.
Oh yeah.
Eddie wrote. Okay. So a few weeks ago, I had a comment on a video I made about these Wharfedale Diamond 230s. And it said, it just basically asked whether they sounded better with the grills on, grills off. And I said, well, I've tried them with off and on, and I couldn't really hear any audible difference. I was like, it's neither here or there. Then someone piped up and said, you must be deaf. Hey? There's a massive difference when you take, huge was the term, huge difference. So I replied back, well, no, my ears, I might be a bit older, but my ears are still pretty good. Okay, and there's not a huge difference. However, I will say that it's very difficult to do a comparison when you're trying to put the grills on and the grills off, especially with these Diamond 230s, because the grills come off separately.
I'm just going to take off the grills. It won't be long. Oh, bear with me a minute. And that one. There we go. That one there. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay. Just to the other side now. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Oh, there's this one. Oh, there we go. And there you go. Oh, this one's a bit fiddly. Just bear with me. And there we go. As quick as that.
So as you can see, it's quite a lot of work getting the speaker grills off these 230s. I don't know what the Wharfedale designers were doing or were thinking when they designed these. They were probably going more for aesthetics than practicality, because that's just ridiculous having to, because I can't keep them off. I can't keep them off. Okay, I need something quick that comes on and off, on and off. These Dalis ain't any better. I mean, it is one piece, but the problem is they're stuck in pretty good. And I'll just demonstrate that as well quickly. So, that's that, like a couple of seconds. And you don't want to go too fast because you don't want to damage the little prongs on the back. So, Wharfedale have kind of learned their lesson now with their new models, and they have magnetic grills. Just come on and off, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay? So all I want to do is just this. Oh, right, I want to listen to my speaker. Pop. Oh, I want to put it back on. Pop. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is do it. Anyway, as I was saying, right, it's very difficult to do a side-by-side comparison when you're having to take the speakers off, take the speaker covers off, the grills off, and then listen to them, and then put them back on and then listen to them. It's impossible. You can't do it. So what I've done a side-by-side comparison. I've played the tracks all the way through with these speakers, and I've then spliced them so they're side-by-side comparisons of each speaker. So first of all, I'll do a sound comparison with the Wharfedale Diamond 230s, and then I'll do a sound comparison of the Dalis with the speaker covers on and off. Let's have a listen. what do you think? Well, you know, I might be eating a little bit of humble pie, just a little bit. There was quite a big difference. Was it huge? No, it wasn't huge, but it's definitely audible in both sets of speakers. And I would say it was about the same. I don't know what you guys thought. The Wharfedale Diamond 230s definitely sounded better with the grills off, but as did the Dalis. Now these Dali Oberon 5s, Dali recommend you keep these grills on. But if you look at the grills up close, you can see that the Dali grills have a lot going on for them. There's a lot of stuff going on there, which can obviously affect the sound coming out of the speaker. Now, from what I've researched, is the cloth itself won't really do anything audibly that you can hear. It will distort the sound, but you won't be able to pick it up. But plastic bits especially will make quite a bit of a difference. And if you look at the, where are they now? Hang on. Oh, there we are. If you look at the, on the Wharfedales, there's literally only this cloth there. There's nothing that's stopping it. And it's kind of tapered in here. And I think that's to help disperse the sound outwards. But it still doesn't work. It sounds better with the grills off. So the question has really been answered. Do speakers sound better with the grills off? Yes, they do. Is it worth the risk of keeping them off? I would never recommend keeping them off. Seriously, I wouldn't recommend it. I've seen adults coming in, say someone who's not used to hi-fis or speakers, and they'll just rock up and go, oh my God, look at that. You're like, get out of my house. It's like, you know, the amount of speakers I see for sale on the Facebook Marketplace and eBay that have their tweeters dented in, it's crazy. It's literally every other one's got a dented tweeter or a dented speaker. And that's because someone's come up and gone like, and they've had to then go with a bit of sticky tape or vacuum cleaner trick, I wouldn't recommend that one, and try and pop it out gently without breaking it. It's ridiculous how many people actually poke them. Now, but here's the thing, right? I do see and hear a lot of people going, my speakers sound so much better with the speaker grills off. They don't really talk like that. I don't know why I did that accent. Right? And then you look at their setup and they got their speaker shoved in a shelf unit. That's going to make much more of an audible difference than taking these speaker covers on and off. You okay? You can't just shove your speaker in a corner in between something, right? Say you put it right up against that wall in that corner, then shoved a wardrobe up against it, and I've seen that, right? Oh, but look, it sounds better with my speaker covers off. How about you pull it out from the corner of the room, stuck between a wardrobe and a wall, and that'll make much more of a difference than taking your speaker cover on and off. So it's about weighing up the, you know, the pros and the cons, you know, risk to reward, isn't it? So personally, I keep the speaker covers on unless there's no kids about at all, everybody's out of the house. Then I may take them off if I'm listening to it for a lengthy amount of time. Anyway, so there's your question answered. Speaker covers on, off if you want better sound, on if you want to keep them safe. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't worry, I don't care. Okay, like, don't like, whatever. See you in the next one.